morning! Ooh, we are in the toasty warm greenhouse for another greenhouse tour. So I can show you how everything is growing and how everything's doing so far. So in the greenhouse, everything is ever changing, and right now we are in the season of opening it up a little bit. So every morning when we come in, we turn the knob on the door, prop the door a little bit, turn off the heater that's been covering our plants, and we prop open the window. Now all of this just helps it get a nice breeze through here and helps our plants get used to being outside, especially our little seedlings. Now that our temps are looking like they're going to be getting a bit warmer consistently, we are going to take our plastic down again, hopefully for the last time. This is my favorite time of year, favorite time of day to be in the greenhouse because it's warm in here, but it's not hot yet. So we're out here, it's about 9 o'clock. So ideally, I'd like to be out here a little bit earlier when it's not too warm. But on these just transitioning days from cold to warm, this is perfect. This is a perfect time to be out here doing a few things, and I'll probably only last an hour or so, but that's okay. So another thing we want to do today is we're going to move all of our plants up top because we are so far behind on planting some of our cool weather crops that we would like to have here in the greenhouse. Our greenhouse ends up being a lot of the catch-all for our outdoor stuff because things are out of the elements and somewhat protected. They end up getting faded in here, but just looking at my gloves. I think it's time for a new pair. Careful, don't bump the camera. You can come in. It's warm in here though.
Mommy,
Yeah, hon.
how are you gonna fix this door? And I'm gonna help too.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, because I'm a helper guy.
You're a helper guy?
And
So you're gonna help me? Here, let me get the tray for this one. It's gotta go a
what
little
did I
ways.
help with?
Oh, you know what you could do? What a guy could do is you could take out all these twigs out of this pot. All these, the brown things.
Oh.
Can you pull them out and throw them out the door? You gotta pull by the bottom of the brown thing. Thanks, that's a huge help. They're hard to pull, aren't they?
I'm sorry, Mommy. I can't help with
You
that.
can't help me with that.
I want to
Sorry.
something with...
What about this one, the brown one and this one? Will those pull out? This one.
Oh. Mom, remember I helped for a day with those things?
Yeah?
And because I loved you.
Oh, I love you too, hon.
Hey, this is mine. What's that?
What was that?
Daddy!
Careful, don't get the camera, dear.
Dad, stop. Oh, I will hold you so that is my thing.
I got a hose, you got a claw. What do you want?
So, growing update. Spinach. Yeah, should have picked this last week when I was talking to you. So I'm hoping to come out here and salvage what I can. I'm going to taste real piece right now. Okay, I think we can salvage some. I was a little nervous we couldn't. Some of these real tall ones, I might toss some of these to the pigs and chickens. They'll love it. But some of these really big leaves towards the bottom, I really want to be able to harvest these. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get out here to do it today. We have been just so busy with work. And then on top of it, trying to stay on top of our gardening stuff. So just a lot going on all at the same time. You smooth out this whole bed. So now this will all be ready to plant in lettuce, hopefully some radishes. What else do you want to plant in there? Buddy, what do you want to plant?
I want to plant carrots.
Carrots? Dad planted lots of carrots, a whole bed full over there.
More.
So Matt's been out here every day watering all of our seedlings and especially our carrots. looking at our tomatoes, we're getting a little nervous. All of our Roma style, they seem to be doing all right, especially the San Marzano and the Amish paste especially are doing well. But then when it comes to like our big pretty heirlooms, they're just barely sprouting.
That's hot.
Got a lot of mushrooms growing in these, so not great. We know the temperature and stuff in here hasn't been great for them. So then these ones, let's see what we got here. Some more heirlooms. They're coming up. I mean, a couple are coming up, but they're doing so poorly that I think we might buy plants this year. I mean, I don't know. Things could change, and it always does seem that our plants do catch up a bit when we start them out here, but we've been spoiled the last few years having just mild springs, I guess. Is that the right term?
It goes from spring to summer.
Yeah.
Like there's no spring, winter to summer.
Yeah, winter to summer, where this year, I mean, we had 2 90-degree days and then we went right back to winter. And I don't know,
90 days.
3 of them?
Yeah.
I lost track of a few.
That's when all the bees died.
Our broccoli is doing well. I would say most of them have at least sprouted, and some of the plants are quite large, so that's doing well. Our cabbage, everything's doing great except for that Wakefield Jersey. So I think I'm going to actually toss my Wakefield Jersey seeds. I'll probably toss them in one of the beds for the pigs or something like that, where the seeds can at least sprout if they're going to. But we're not going to focus on growing those seeds anymore because they clearly aren't germinating as well as they used to. Alright, when it comes time to our onions, I don't know if you can tell, but they have grown so much. We should be planting these outside already. They are just doing so well. But the biggest thing is we just haven't had the time. Now the weather's just changing really quickly and we haven't found the time to do it. So hopefully very soon. But for now, I'm going to give them a haircut. We're still finding seed tops coming up every once in a while. As far as our peppers go, these are our King of the North peppers, these 2 trays and this 3rd one. So you can see I've got a cover on this one, trying to salvage it. Now these were the 2 King of the North pepper trays that we put in the house and then brought out here, put them down below. I can't even remember, we've been taking turns which peppers have been on the heat mat and whatnot, but one of these hadn't really sprouted much and Matt put it up top and it started sprouting. So I think they're just ready for some real sun more than anything. But this 3rd tray, now this was one out here the whole time. I mean, there's 2 good plants in the back, but maybe a half dozen or more peppers that sprouted. So they're all the same variety, but that made a huge difference being out here versus being in the house. But then look at these. These are our hot peppers. These were out here the whole time. These are doing really well, all coming up. Not quite as well as the bell peppers. And it looks like our cayenne isn't doing hot, but again, older seed. I think I really have to rethink some of the seeds I'm saving and toss some of those older ones. But overall, the hot peppers are doing well, having been here out here the whole time. So it is what it is. Same with our celery. This older seed didn't really come up. The newer seed doing so well. Maybe I'll toss all those not great seeds in the paddock area where Matt has some other grass and things coming up. I mean, I guess, oops, I forgot that was there. I forgot, or I don't know if pepper seeds are a safe one, but we'll find out. Anyways, it's getting hot in here now, so carrots, doing well, coming up. As always, one side is better than the other. So the side way down on the end, they are coming up a little bit thicker than the ones down here on this end closest to us. And our herbs, doing really well. The sage pot full of oregano. Oregano's doing great. Sage is doing all right. And we've got some other pots. I do want to get these cleaned up. Eli came in and picked some of the dead things out of them, which was super helpful. I do want to get them cleaned up eventually here in the next week or so and moved outside, along with getting this bed planted. Well, that's kind of where we're sitting right now here in the greenhouse. So I hope you enjoyed this video and glad you got to see me again.